Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go bonanza. Shake your belly like a belly dancer. More on that later. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, and it is with good news that we bring you Kingpin as a 7 starts coming to the World of Marvel Contest of Champions, which is very exciting news, which probably means he's going to be put in defense and just be really annoying because it's going to be like, oh dear, it's taken ages to do a rank 4 SP1 rotation because the SP2 rotation requires so much to dex, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be like that, okay? But it's good to see that this is a champion coming into the game as... and I was like, if you saw what I put on X, I was very excited about it till I realized I only have 4,927 units. And guess what? Trying to get this champion is probably going to require you a lot of units to get, because it's the realm event. Should I excessively farm for units right now to stand a chance? Well, probably not, but I might give it a go. It depends. Like, I'm pretty busy in December, so I'm going to go with no. Anyway, so the one thing that I did say about when I did my video on Tuesday, the British Day of Chewing, I did have some options which would be like, well, if they were going to be this and they're put into the banquet, the realm banquet, the realm event banquet side of things, not the banquet box, because so there are people out there in the community that are a little bit confused between what is the banquet box and my predictions for that and what is the banquet realm. It even says that realm event, which could be still Electro on it, but no, for the skill portion, I was pretty certain that they'd go with Aegon, but obviously it was either going to be Aegon or it was going to be Kingpin. I personally would have liked it to have some kind of narrative because, as we said, it's 7 years since Aegon was put into the game. So it would be like 7 years. It's a Kabam thing. Okay, Aegon 7-star. But I guess that Kabam don't want to do that just yet and think that he could have some element of breaking the game. Although it just... maybe. Maybe the crits are too critty. Maybe the fury's too fury-y. Maybe the cheese is too cheesy. And maybe the constant L1... L1? Not L1. Yeah, level 1 revive spamming is going to be too extensive and the amount of damage potential is exponential. So instead, we've got Kingpin as a 7-star. I'm actually pretty happy about this, and I'm looking forward to it. I may get early access to play it for on CCP beta come next month. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think there were a lot of teasers with this stuff based on the... was it Summoners Fest? Because let's face it, Summoners Fest did have certain champions. I've still got to do a video on this one, but we saw rank 4 champions, like rank 4 7-star versions of Hulkling. So look, it's definitely out there, or there have been these kind of versions. You know, on screen right now is Legacy's In Defense Hulkling that was put there. So yeah, like I'm just saying, it's out there to be seen that these champions have been in the public eye. Now, it could be that we see either the 7-star Hulkling, which I've got as a prediction, but we could also see the 7-star Cosmic Ghost Rider option as well. So there's options and there's time out there for these ones. So we have had them sort of seen, and the sort of spice level is there for everyone to kind of like enjoy and behold. I mean, I did have high hopes for Mephisto, which you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, but we just, again, another champion we just haven't seen, so maybe we'll get that in the future, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Going back to the quick footage, because there was some sort of gameplay, not a huge amount for this in terms of Kingpin's damage potential. I still don't know if anybody remembers their Kingpin Marvel Contest Champions history. They remember when the champion was originally brought out that he did a good amount of degen based damage, similar to the situation around Sasquatch. He, like Sasquatch, was doing a lot of damage first on, and then all of a sudden it kind of like tailed off, and it felt like it was balanced in a certain way. But I think for like Kingpin's perspective, it's that purification, it's that belly bumping, and of course it's the huge amount of crit-based damage which you're seeing in general. So look, we're going to see that in a second. Like, nice SP. God damn, that's nice. That's a nice amount. That is a nice amount of damage right there. If you can get that, if you get your ramp up right, you know, we got the the double overpower on at the moment in time. You're then firing off the SP2 right there, 62k per crit of that, and then 55k, and then another 24 of like just basic white damage. Like, it's pretty damn blinking substantial and nice. So yeah, like this is exciting. I am very much looking forward to Kingpin coming into the game. Do I think I'm going to get him? No. How many units do I think is going to be applicable to get him? A lot. I was about to go into a 21 Savage kind of like thing, but you get the drift with the extent of like work required to get him versus what the champion will give for you. Like, yeah, I'm gutted because I won't be able to get him. Like, I just won't be the selector side of things. Like, if you get an option between both of them, Absorbing Man and Kingpin, I don't know where you go. Like, I see a lot of people going Absorbing Man, but I think that for Kingpin, like, people will probably go there. And either one, I've got a 6-star myself and Ascended at 200 signature 6-star, and it does the job. They all do the job that's required of them. And but I'd love to get the 7-star versions of both of them. You can see there's my Kingpin right there. I use Kingpin in war, like for a large length of time. Yeah. And look, it's weird. Like, for me, they're both next to each other. That's so weird to see them both next to each other, just front and center. Both Ascended, both really good, really fun. But yeah, like I am literally gutted because I really would like to get them. That's going to be it for me for the video. Thank you very much for watching, supporting the content, the channel. Yeah, I didn't really get my prediction 100% because I said it was going to be either or either, but went down the Aegon route. But I don't know. What's everyone feel about this one? I want to say excited, but the thing that always scares me is how much is the price tag, not just the units, but the money that needs to be invested in order to get these champions. That's the thing that I'm a little bit scared of. But until we know that, thanks and bye-bye.